these kids could have stayed silent. Instead, they picked up the phone, told the truth, and sent their own parents to jail. Betrayal or justice? You decide. The first case is truly heartbreaking. In August 2007, a woman named Amanda Lewis called 911 and said her daughter had drowned in the pool. At first, it seemed like a tragic accident, but her 7-year-old son, AJ, said something no one expected. AJ took the stand during the trial. When asked what happens to kids who don't tell the truth, he said, "They get spankings and they get grounded." Then the lawyer asked, "Will you tell us the truth today?" AJ looked up and replied,
"Yes, sir."
The lawyer gently reminded AJ that everyone just wanted to understand what happened. "I met these people yesterday for the first time," AJ said. "Today I told them Adriana was dead." When asked if she was really gone,
How Adriana died.
"Yes, sir."
to help explain, AJ had drawn a picture. "What is this right here?" the lawyer asked. AJ pointed.
My pool,
"And who is this?"
my mama,
And what is she doing?
killing my sister,
How is she doing that, AJ?
putting her hand over her face.
He said it plainly, as if he had seen it happen clearly and remembered every second. AJ said his mom didn't let him call for help.
Did you tell her that she had to call the police?
Yes, sir.
The lawyer also asked if he ever hit his sister while playing. AJ replied,
No.
"I didn't hit her." Everything AJ said pointed to the same truth. He saw what happened. He remembered what his mom did, and he wasn't afraid to say it. The jury believed him. Amanda Lewis was found guilty of first-degree murder and aggravated child abuse. She was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Because AJ told the truth, his sister finally got justice, and the world saw how brave a 7-year-old boy could be. The next case is about 3 brothers ran into the woods to hide. They were terrified of their father and decided to call the police. They said their dad had been beating them for a long time, and that night they had finally had enough. When officers found the boys, one had visible marks on his neck. The boys said they lived in a small camper with their dad. No one else was there. One boy told officers that
He was wanted to wash the top of the camper, so we went there and we washed it. And I'm scared of ice, and there was soap and everything on the floor, so I was scared. I'm like, I'm still washing it, and he got really angry and was like, and he came over and he like hit me on the chest, like, and I moved a little. He's like, "Please don't hit me. I'm scared to be up there." Like I was really scared. I just
another boy said that
I got my toe and I twisted it out.
when he refused, the father said, "I don't care if I break it," and kept squeezing. The boy cried from the pain. The brothers described more violence.
And then he threw our laundry out the door, and then he started punching the walls and doors, and he like slammed the door shut, and then he started throwing stuff in his room. He like broke a stool against the door.
They finally got a chance to escape and called the police from the woods. Officers took photos of the boys' injuries. One had a torn shirt and clear bruises around his neck. Police then moved toward the camper and called for the father to come out. Because he was armed and known to be aggressive,
Hands! He's right there.
Out to us! Keep your hands up!
the father came out visibly upset. "I work 7 days a week," he said.
I'm overtired, I'm overworking.
He claimed it was all a misunderstanding. When officers asked about the incident, he said
No, I just disciplined my sons.
he denied hurting anyone and said he grabbed his son's shirt to stop him from falling off the camper. But when asked about the torn shirt and broken stool, he changed his story several times. First, he said the shirt was old, then admitted pulling the boy up by it. He said the stool was already broken. Officers didn't believe him. He begged to see his sons.
I grabbed his shirt, he was leaning back, I pulled it up, and it was already ripped, an old shirt. I pulled him up and said, "Go do the dishes, please. Not listening, make your bed and let's wash up, go do something."
The father, William, was arrested and charged with 2 counts of child abuse. He was sentenced to 36 months of probation, ordered to attend a parenting program, and required to get a mental health evaluation. This wasn't his first time. William had been charged for abusing the same child in both 2012 and 2015. Moving on to the next case. Police arrived at a house to check on a young boy. His mother opened the door and seemed confused. She said, "Yeah."
Yeah, he's on my phone in the bathroom for like an hour.
She told officers she had no idea why they were there. But the truth came out quickly. The boy had found a huge bag of meth under his mom's nightstand. He showed it to his dad during a FaceTime call. His father, who doesn't live with them, told him to call the police right away. That call brought officers to the home. The mother started sweating. When asked why, she said,
No, I'm freaking out right now.
officers asked
Who else home with you?
Me and him.
All right.
That's it.
Why are you sweating?
but her son told them otherwise. The officer told her, "Your son was FaceTiming your ex and showing him what he found." She replied,
Ex. Well, I guess when he was on FaceTime with Tony, he was showing Tony this stuff that he found in the house.
I don't even know what that is.
The boy calmly explained what happened. "Do you know what drugs look like?" the officer asked. "Yeah," the boy answered.
Underneath his nightstand.
Underneath the nightstand? Okay,
When asked if he had seen anything like that before,
gotcha. Do you ever seen anything like that here before?
No.
No? Okay. So where are those at right now? There's nobody inside's in trouble for anything. I just need to try to figure out what's going on. Okay, so is there like a lot of people that come and go in and out of the house?
Only people that I know that come to the house are some of her friends, and that's really it.
Okay. Do you think somebody might have dropped something off, or it was somebody else's that they accidentally left here?
I think they dropped something off on accident.
You think they dropped some off an accident?
No, not on accident, on purpose.
Okay. All right. Any idea who do you think left the stuff here?
Her friend, which his nickname is Poncho, but his real name is Alfonso.
Okay.
while talking to officers, the boy started bringing up other things, including abuse at home. He wasn't even asked.
Information that I wasn't asking him about. And I asked him, I go, has your dad ever told you to say things about your mom that weren't true? And he straight said no, absolutely not.
The officer looked at the bag and told the mother,
You know, you're in some trouble.
I'm in trouble?
Yeah, you're in some trouble.
I'm freaking out right now.
100%. And I don't believe that you don't know what it is. He claims he found it under your nightstand. I guess you were having him look for a wallet or something earlier, and he happened to stumble upon it while he was looking for something for you.
I don't have any idea what this is.
Your child just gave us what appears to be a large amount of
I don't know what
methamphetamine.
this is, though.
they said her son was looking for her wallet when he found the meth. Holding it up, an officer added, "That's more meth than I'd used for weeks of laundry." The mother was arrested for drug trafficking and child abuse. She was later released after posting $25,000 bail. Here's another terrible case. A young boy was hurt so badly by his stepdad, he had to speak up, and when he did, it sent both adults to jail. On May 9th, 2024, the boy had gotten in trouble at school, and when the police showed up, they found injuries all over his body. "Officer, do you mind if I take some pictures?"
Show me where it hurt. What happened?
I got a wood so
With an extension cord?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get some pictures of that. Here, hold your arm like that. There you go. It's okay. I can move for you, bud. And then, let's see. Can you hold it behind you? Like this? So, and so where else is it here? You mind if I look? Okay. Go higher up.
Last year too. Even after being hurt, the boy remained strong while talking to police. "Officer,
I said, I'm Detective Wheelis, but you call me Gary.
the man responsible was Christopher Denzel Harper, the boy's stepfather. When police arrested him, he didn't deny hitting the child. Instead of showing regret, he complained about losing his job.
I lose my job, man. No, I'm good, man. Man, I just got the job, man. man. Just got the job, bro. Got a promotion, everything. Got a dog. All I did was try to raise a kid, man.
He explained that he used an extension cord because the boy had hidden all the belts. Harper, I was asleep when I found out. Yeah, I grabbed the extension cord. Harper also said he was trying to become a pastor.
I'm a whole ass, bro. I was trying to get to the police academy, bro. I can't even do it with this. I ain't finna lose my job. God, dog, man. We just bought a house.
When the boy's mother, Chastity Harper, was arrested, she told police that she was in the room while her husband beat the child. She admitted it. But she also said she didn't think it was wrong because she was punished the same way when she was a child. That was all the confirmation police needed. She didn't try to stop it. That made her responsible too. Later, during an interview with the stepfather, police explained why she was also being charged. Detective, she should have taken the kid, left, and called us, but she didn't. They said she had a duty to protect her son.
Read your charges, okay? All the charges is I had to read permitting child. Penalty and fines are up to the max. Forget $15,000 or 5 to 20 years in jail. It's Class B felony.
Police formally charged Christopher Harper with second-degree battery, a Class D felony. His abuse left visible injuries on the boy's body. He now faces up to 6 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. Both were arrested. And it was all because one brave boy spoke up. His honesty helped stop the abuse, and his words were strong enough to put both adults behind bars. This next case starts with a call from a 17-year-old named Eric. Told police his mom, Christine, had been yelling, throwing things, and making threats.
Get out of my face! Get him out of my face!
He said he felt unsafe and didn't know what else to do. When officers arrived, they told Christine what Eric had said.
Somebody called us and said that you
were throwing things and breaking things and
Somebody
they were scared.
Eric called and said that?
Yes.
Eric called and said that? So
Yes,
let's see. All right,
ma'am.
just go. I don't want to talk. I don't want to
find out why.
Christine kept shouting that Eric was overreacting. She said families argue and moms yell that it was normal. But officers knew this wasn't just a typical family fight. Officers told her that someone in the house said they felt unsafe. That gave them the right to be there. Christine argued again, saying the broken glass was old.
Broken glass in an area where everybody living, animals are walking.
That didn't break.
That
didn't break right now. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
The glass in the mirror is still
Okay,
freshly
that
there.
wasn't broken right now.
If this was broken weeks ago, somebody probably would have cleaned up glass
And when
already.
they break, you don't understand what happened.
And I would love to. If you would just talk
It's my
to me.
son, okay? That's it.
Christine's mother tried to calm things down.
I don't know. Her and my mom got into it. So I know she called me at work. I rushed over here, and I guess Eric and her got into it. I don't know.
Okay, so because Eric called.
I know he did.
Okay, so.
But I don't want her to know that because then she's gonna take it out on me.
Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, so we're just trying to figure out who Eric was to begin with, so that's why.
They don't get along.
Okay.
They don't get along.
How old is Eric?
17.
Family member quietly told police. She called me at work and said she was fighting with mom again. I guess Eric got involved too. But please don't tell her he called. She'll take it out on me. That's when officers realized everyone around Christine was scared of her reaction. When police told Christine that Eric said he was scared, she snapped. He said that? No. He just said I was breaking stuff. The officer replied, yes. He said he felt unsafe. That's why we're here. Christine refused to believe it. They twist their words. I don't believe any of them. Meanwhile, Eric didn't want to talk in front of his mom. He was afraid she'd get angry later. Officers could tell this wasn't the first time. Eric spoke to officers again.
It's all right. It's all right. Relax, brother. Relax. We'll take care of it. All right.
She's always breaking stuff in here, causing problems for the family.
Okay.
And nobody in the house likes her. And I'll beat you like a man. She literally, I was sitting right here. And she kept coming to the door saying, oh, I'll beat you like man, beat you like man. And I'm not.
Is that why you called? Because you figured that's what she was probably going to do, or?
Yeah, because then if I hit her, I get in trouble. I'm not going to touch her.
Police decided to arrest Christine. She looked shocked. What am I going to jail for?
Going to jail.
What am I going to jail
Stand
for?
up.
What am I going to jail
Turn around
for?
on your back.
What am I going to jail
Don't resist
for?
or it'll be worse.
What am I going to jail for?
Domestic.
How is it domestic? I didn't put my hands on anybody.
Christine begged to just leave instead of going to jail. But police said they had no choice. Eric had told the truth, and they believed him. That day, a scared teenager's voice was finally heard, and his courage ended years of fear inside that home. That's it for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cases. Comment down below which case you are interested to see next. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.